I'm Diamond1, and this is the Breacher's Weapon tier list. Starting off with the Jesper. The Jesper is relatively good, but only because it's free. If it costed money, I would never buy it. It's good for rounds that you're saving, and it's pretty good paired with the Cloak and Device, but it's pretty just terrible on defense, so I'm just going to put it in. It's kind of bad. The Spectral is everything the Jesper isn't. Two-shotting the head is amazing for how fast the fire rate is, and the recoil and spray patterns are pretty much non-existent. You can dominate with this gun on save rounds as long as you can hit heads, so I'm gonna have to put this one in the gushing category. The Cyclone is either the best pistol or the shittiest, worst gun you'll ever pick up. The recoil is insane, but the fire rate on this gun is amazing. You can melt people on pistol rounds and pick up from kills on save rounds. I personally love this gun because how cheap it is and the recoil can be mitigated with the suppressor anyways. Gonna put this in the pretty good category, but only because it's almost as good as the Spectral, and it would be better, but the inconsistency of it, I don't know. I just don't like it. The Taurus is a head-tapping machine if you know how to use it. I personally am awful with it, but some people on my team are insane with it. I'm biased, I'm gonna put it in mid because I suck with it, but it's definitely a gun that can destroy on save rounds. The Omen is an awful gun, unless you're in a very certain scenario. Normally it is awful because the money to actually make it good could just be spent on a Viper for 200 extra. The magazine is so small and the recoil is insane. The fire rate depletes the magazine very fast and gets you killed if you aren't playing right. Now back to the specific scenario. If you have won round 1 and want to win round 2, buying an Omen can give you that extra edge while still letting you buy bets in 3rd round. So, I'm gonna put this one in mid, but only because of that specific scenario. I fucking love the Viper. It is an amazing gun for when you're down 4 rounds and are too poor to buy a Vezin. It has a fast time to kill and it's pretty cheap. Nothing more to say. It's pretty good for its price. The RCP is also pretty good. Its large magazine combined with its fire rate and damage makes for very, very quick kills. I think it's a good pick if you don't have enough for a rifle, but have enough money for this. Overall, putting it in a low, pretty good. The Oral is objectively the worst gun in the game. Its damage isn't bad, but there really isn't a reason to buy it over an SMG. Buying this wouldn't let you buy a Vezin on 2nd round, and its accuracy and slow fire rate makes it an unreasonable purchase. I would like to hear your opinions on this gun in the comments too, as it is one of the more controversial ones. So, I'm gonna have to put in God Awful. And gotta cut that voice crack out. The Cadillo is a beast if you're able to hit heads, and its damage fall off is anywhere greater than 50 meters, which is really good. It also has the highest damage per bullet in the game with 43 per shot. I tried using this gun for a day straight, and it definitely takes lots of skill to use, as most gunfights you will lose because of the slow fire rate unless you can hit heads. Overall, it's mid. The Marui versus Vezin battle is one of the most prevalent arguments amongst the community. I personally favor the Vezin, but the Marui is almost the same gun with lower fire rate and higher wall penetration damage. Overall, it's pretty good, but I am pretty biased. I don't need to say anything. We all know it's true. The Knut is pretty amazing if you're a loser, idiot, butt, stinky, smelly. Pretty good though. Fuck you.